Welcome back to module number 2, lesson number 3. In today's video, we're going to show you how to get rid of the negative feedback. Feedback on your seller profile is feedback to you as a seller. A lot of times what will happen when you get a negative feedback is a customer is complaining about shipping being late or not delivered, or a product review. These do not reflect you as a seller, therefore you can automatically get them removed. Now, this does not always work. Sometimes you have to go one step further and open up an actual case with Amazon. They will have an actual human being review the review and then see if they can get it removed. The crappy part about feedback is this is all reviewed by a computer algorithm. A human eye does not look at it until you open up a case. Hopefully you don't have to take it to the case level, but if you do, you do. But for now, I'm going to bring you back behind the screen, show you exactly how you can get a negative customer review on your seller profile as a feedback removed. So what I have done now is I went ahead and just filtered down to all of my negatives that have come in. And as you can see by all these strikeouts, I've had almost all of them except for 2 get removed off the account using this exact method. So I'll cut straight to the chase and show you exactly what that method is. If the review, the feedback is going to be a product review, a complaint about the product description, if it's anything to do with the shipping and handling, that's all done by Amazon, which means you can get it automatically removed. How you do that is you go to the feedback. You're going to click right here. You don't see it now because I already did it, but you're going to see request removal. That is the button you click, and if it fits the guidelines, it will automatically right there be removed. So right now after this video, go through your account. If you have a 3, a 2, or a 1-star feedback within the last 90 days, you can get all of them potentially removed. If it comes up and says for some reason that it does not go against the guidelines and they're going to leave it on there, you then have a couple options. One, you can try to contact the customer and just apologize for whatever they were complaining about, and you can see if there's anything you can do to resolve that issue for them. I've also had to go down that route before where Amazon did not resolve it and I was able to fix it on the customer side and they went back and changed their review. Or you can go to Amazon and open up a case. You'll want to copy and paste this Amazon order ID, and you'll have to explain why the feedback was on Amazon's fault, not yours. Now, again, this is not going to work for every single feedback, but I can tell you, you will probably see really good results if you go through right now. If you know you have those low feedbacks, go through and start clicking right here and hit that remove, and I'd be really curious to see. You can even personally message me and let me know if that works for you. And I'll just go through a few examples of what happened here. This shows no matter how long you're in the game, you are going to make mistakes. I made one of the most newbie mistakes possible. This was just recently, December 2018. I left a price tag on an item. That is rule number 1. Do not leave price tags on. So I went through the same process I just showed you. I considered this a product review that was not me as a seller, and I hit that button, remove, and it was automatically removed. Now, there was a very good chance this was not going to be auto removed and I was going to have to open up a case with Amazon. I was very lucky in the sense that I did get that removed. So let that be a lesson. Do not leave price tags on. Another odd one right here was candy was brown instead of white. They checked the expiration. It was expired by 2 months. This one I do not fully trust. We definitely do not send in expired items, and we double check everything we do send in with expirations. Whether or not Amazon shipped the wrong item, I have no idea, but I went ahead and got that one auto removed. And when they remove it, you'll see that cross out, and then they put a message to the customer from Amazon. Here's a prime example of Amazon had a fault with their shipping, which is why the review was put on here. Purchased as a B-Day gift. Why did you ship it in a soft envelope? Of course, the toys box arrived mangled. Not a very nice B-Day gift anymore. Obviously, this was a shipping issue, which is on Amazon's side because it was fulfilled by Amazon. So that was a very easy one to get removed. Now, let me say this. If you do seller fulfillment, FBM, fulfilled by merchant, If you have a feedback come because of a shipping issue, now that is your fault. That is going to be much more difficult to get removed than if it was fulfilled by Amazon. Another benefit of going down the FBA route. And you can see just going down here, there's going to be a couple more examples like that. This one, the customer was complaining about how high the price was. That has nothing to do with me as a seller. That was just them not liking the price that I chose to put it at. Got that one removed as well. Right here, they straight out said, my only problem is with Amazon. They used Amazon Prime and it was shipped late. Here was another example of a not delivered to my dad. This was one example of one that I have not been able to get removed even to this day. I sold a Thomas train set. They were claiming it was not as described. I tried auto removal. I tried multiple cases. I could not get this one removed. So this is still on my account today. And again, I've only had 2 of these. This is one of them. I've only had 2 that I was not able to get removed, and look at what it does. Instead of a 100% feedback, I now have 97 just because of these 2 negatives. Of course, this neutral plays a little bit of a role in that, but for the most part, if these 2 negatives were taken off, this would be bumped up. So all in all, that is the basic way of how you can go about removing negative feedback, and I highly recommend you take a few minutes after this video and just sit down and go through your account. If you have anything 3-star or below, go through and work to get that removed. Thanks for tuning in for lesson number 3. We will see you in lesson number 4.